Hey there, how's it going? I think we got that. I can't tell. I think it's done this. Yeah, James, good to see you, man. How you doing? Hey there, Lee. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to start the train up, and we should be able to run the train. And what I plan to do is once we get the train going, I want to connect the turnout here and see if the track shorts out. Because if it does, then I need to do some more track work. But I got insulated joiners everywhere. I think they should be now, so we shouldn't have a problem. One thing I am going to run into, a small issue, I'm going to have to run power to this rail here if I'm going to test the connection. This is newly, I put an insulated joiner right here where there was not one previously, so I don't have power running to this one because I had power coming through here before. So I'm going to have to, once we get this, okay, so that's what we'll be doing. Let me say that. Going to start the train. Going to check the turnout. If the train doesn't short out, then I know I can go ahead and hook it up. I'll hook it up, and I'll go ahead and probably finish up the glue on that, and we'll just be playing with trains the rest of the day, I would think, because that's going to have to dry before I can test it anyway, and I got to run power to it. So maybe we'll be playing with trains more than anything today, and I'll probably be giving y'all a different camera view if that's the case. Hey there, Brian. Good to see you, man. Happy Wednesday to you. Let me see. Let me get this thing going on over here. All right, here we go. All right. All right. We might be able to call that good. Let's see. All right. So what we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and, well, wish I could find the stream on the TV, which I probably can. I'm using my phone over here for the vertical, and so I'm not able to program it on here anyway. I'd like to be able to see the chat up here on the TV. It would make things a lot better. Yeah, that's great, Brian. I hear you. I am going to be doing a stream, not tonight, this evening, I would say more likely, because that by the time what you consider tonight, I'm in bed. I go to sleep early, and because I get up really early. But about 4:30 p.m., maybe 5 max, I'm going to be going live to talk about the new model I'm building. I'm going to be doing that from upstairs. And I am hoping to have a guest with me. I've invited somebody, and I'm waiting to see if he's able to do it. So what I would probably be able to do, though, Brian, is do my stream, and then once you start yours, if I'm still awake, I could start it and then I could put it on the TV and then fall asleep. Because I'll be honest with you, I won't be up long. Once it hits, meaning if your train time, which is Eastern, once it hits 9 o'clock train time, my eyes are getting tired and I can't be on camera anymore because my eyes are getting heavy and stuff. So too heavy. So, all right, let's do this. And if you're joining us in the vertical stream, which, I don't know, did I make that public? I don't know if I did or not. Um, so we'll see in a minute. I can't remember if I made that public or not. Okay. Anyway, we'll see. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the train started up, and the train should be running fine now, unless a critter did something overnight. And yes, you're right. You're right. And I'll go ahead and get the train running. It should, unless it's decided to be uncooperative, we should be okay with that. Um, yeah, I'm central. I am. I am central. Let's see if we got anybody. Oh, we do. Welcome if you're joining us in the vertical stream also. All right. So I set this camera up over here because the primary focus today will probably be playing with trains. So let's see. We're going to get this started up here. Go ahead and put our lights on. All right, there we go. From here, we'll change the startup sequence, lower the volume a little so y'all don't have to hear it so loud. All right, now this should move now unless something's not right. All right, there we go. Yeah, we same time zone, bud. So this train's rolling now, everybody, and that's good. So what I want to do is I'm going to let it take a lap. And then I'm connecting a new turnout over there. And yesterday when I was connecting it, it was causing a short. And I think I was missing a insulated rail joiner somewhere. And so once I know that the train's running good, if I try to connect the turnout and the train stops and it shorts out, then I know I got more work to do. If the train continues to run and everything, then I'll be able to go ahead and finish securing the turnout down and all that stuff. And we'll let that dry overnight, and we'll be running trains tomorrow over here probably with a couple different cameras at least. Hopefully 3 or 4. 5 if I get lucky. Everything's cooperative, but that doesn't always happen. And so we'll see if I have a power glitch in here as well sometimes, and depending upon, we'll find out here in just a second if that's going to affect us right now. Thought it was, and it still might. No, we're okay, I think. We might have to do that one more time too, but I've got to, and since I'm going to have the soldering gun and everything out over here next, I'm going to go ahead and fix that as well. I've got a loose hot wire over there, and if I can just touch the rail and it'll go, but make sure I got my turnouts right here. Now, if you're joining us for the first time, this is just one part of the layout. The train goes on down this wall and then back all the way this way, but I'm not able to show that to you today, not without moving you around and making you all nauseous. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. I've got the train set to where it turns around at the mill. And so I have a place on this turnout here that I want to move about 1 millimeter. And I'm going to do that at the end of the stream because I can't do that now. But we got the train down here. It won't be visible for a second, but once we get back to, oh, excuse me, to there, you'll be able to see it. Let's see. Move it. I'm DC, Brian. All right. So now that the train's running, um, I'm going to go ahead and it's operating pretty well. We shouldn't have any issues with power until we get right back up here where I had trouble before. And so what's going to happen now is if I touch the turnout to the other rail, I'm going to short out up here, and unless I fixed it. And so we added some new insulated rail joiner in there where it was supposed to be that I didn't have. And we think that's the culprit. Otherwise, I could have done something when I was doing all the track work and I could have got something crossed up, but I don't think so. So what we're going to do now is just see if I can work with this over here without stopping the train. And it stopped. All right, so we can recover. All right. So I wonder. Has John made it in here today? I don't know. Okay. So I've got questions now, but we'll go ahead and turn the train back on for a minute. Might as well have fun with it. It should be able to roll again. Because I'm not touching the issue. All right, so guys at home, I got terminal rail. I got insulated rail joiner, insulated rail joiner, insulated rail joiner. I do have a metal rail joiner here and here, but this is the only thing. This is the only one. I'm going to put an insulated there and we'll see. But that doesn't really make sense to me. What that would tell me is that I've got power. I got hot power running to a cold wire. Welcome to you if you're joining us in the vertical stream. I am troubleshooting a power issue. I'm trying to connect and if I'm not mistaken, I can't tell. That to me, that looks like an insole frog, not an electro. So I should only need insulated rail joiners on the hot rails, right? And as it stands right now, the only one I don't have insulated joiners on is the let's see how this runs through here. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. So I do have a little something there that's causing that to hiccup. That's down here a little bit further. It's not what I was doing, I don't think. Wonder if I got a something on my track. I'll have to keep an eye on that, check that too. So I might move y'all closer, but I didn't think I didn't anticipate that we'd be doing a lot of track work. And so I got y'all here so y'all could enjoy the train running a little bit better. And so I've got to troubleshoot this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this metal joiner here. Actually, I'm going to put that back on. This is the metal joiner I'll remove. So we'll go in with another insulated. Now I'm going to have insulated on all 4 of them. I do have an electro frog here. So I wonder if I need one here. Could that be the problem? I might need one right here. This is electro. See if any of y'all. Hey, Ellisness. Is that Haley Harvey? Good to see you, Haley. Thank you, Haley. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate y'all being here. Troubleshooting something over here though, and I might have to pull up the track that I glued down last night. It's just a little bitty piece, but I might have to pull it up. Can I please make? I might be able to. A passenger train. Let's see. Haley, I do have, let me see if I can't get a better view here. You can see better. I do have DNR-GW passenger cars. I have 4 of them and a DNR-GW caboose. I will run those for you on as a set soon. I don't know that I'm gonna put them on right now, but I might today. But if not, I'll have it set up for the next time I go live. I'll have it as one of the trains. I am planning on, if you'll see, I'm going to run 4 locos when I run. That's a great idea, Haley. So listen to what I'm going to do. When I do run trains all the way around the layout, and I got 4 cameras set up, which is going to be tomorrow or Friday, unless something happens that goes wrong. I'm going to have these 3 locos running together with about 12 cars, maybe 14 if I'm lucky, if we're all lucky. And what I'll do is the other F7 loco that I'm going to use like as a switcher, I'll put these 4 passenger cars in the caboose with that and run that. So I'll have the passenger train with the 4 cars in the caboose, and I'll have the freight and coal mixed freight train is what it would be. So I'll be able to help you with that. Now, I'll be doing that. That'll probably be better watched on the on the horizontal stream, but I will be doing a vertical stream like this as well. One of the things with the vertical stream is I'm limited. Of course, I can only do one side of the thing at once. Now, I am considering, if I do make y'all sick at all today, I am considering trying to put the camera up in the opposite corner over there and see if you can see more, but I haven't even checked. Streaming vertical is new and fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting to meet some new people, and that's the point. So those of you that are accomplished model railroaders, or semi-accomplished, and if I can see chat because of the way I got the camera today, I'm able to see chat. So stray switch, do you mean right here? You referring to this one? Thank you, the technology tinkerer. I appreciate you, man. That was very kind words. Thank you. That's why we started streaming vertical, so we can meet some new folks. So Haley, if you're talking about right here, this one, in the design, my idea was because I have trouble with the passenger cars in a few places in the tighter turns, right? And so, especially the longer passenger cars. Now, those shorter passenger cars that I have, I can get those around this helix without any trouble. But if I had a 6-axle loco, it might struggle with parts of this helix. I don't think so, but it could. And anyway, so what we put this switch here for was a diverting route that would not have to go through the helix. So what I could do is, building up with like trestles or whatever, I could come off this track right here and through here and come this way and do a turnaround, right? But I'm going to keep my elevation up. So it's going to be high, because what can happen is I can come in and punch in right here and avoid the helix entirely. And so this switch is stray, I guess you were saying, and I don't even know if this is what you're talking about, but if it was, this switch and this switch are strays because they don't have anything connecting them. And what they can do is keep elevation similar. They're similar enough elevation where I can do a single turnaround all the way down at the end. The problem with that is I've got to go over my Union station. See, this isn't in there right now, but whoop, this goes in there behind where you can't see right now. This goes in the area back here behind where you're unable to see right now. And so that track's going to go over this stuff if that happens. So yeah, thank you for your kind words, Tinker. I appreciate you. And there's Brian over there. Good to see you, Brian. I like that having the phone here because I'm able to see the chat. When I had it down here, it was really cool because you had a really cool view of the train coming down. But I couldn't see chat because of the glare of this light on the screen. I wasn't able to see at all what y'all are saying, and I can read now if I say close enough. And so just a short little train, but we're doing a lot of track work around here, and so we're really just trying to take what we can get because we have, I mean, there's stuff everywhere. You'll have to forgive me for that. When we do a stream that is specifically for running trains, which will be tomorrow, I don't know that I'm going to do that tomorrow during the day because I still got some track work to do. We're looking at Friday afternoon, evening, doing the trains running. I'll have the layout cleaned up, straightened up. I'll have multiple cameras down here. And in the horizontal stream, you'll be able to see at least 2, but probably 4 cameras. And then in the vertical stream, I'm going to try to put it in the center of the room on something I can spin. But I don't know how that'll work, and I don't know if that'll make y'all sick. So we're just going to have to see. But we design all the models that we have on the layout ourselves. We design them in Tinkercad, 3D print them, put them together, paint them. We film ourselves putting together and painting, and we upload those videos. And then we put the models on Etsy and eBay on sale. We sell kits in T scale, Z scale, N scale, HO scale, S scale, and O scale. We got 20 to 22 models. We can't do all of them in O scale, but most of them. And we do the T scales all in resin. And some of the Z, but most of the Z we do in filament too. But we sell them in either kit form, and we've already put the video out there that shows you how to put them together, or we do sell them also fully assembled, and we sell them fully assembled and weathered as well. And we have an Etsy store. It's Iron Horse Hobbies SMK is what it's called on Etsy. And I usually have a link in the descriptions, but I've been kind of a little lazy about that. And then I haven't had an opportunity to put anything in yet because I started this live here. I didn't schedule it. So the first thing I'm going to try is I'm just going to try to put an insulated joiner out here. That will isolate all four of these rails right here. And if we stall again, I know my problem is right here, and this track's going to have to come up because I glued this yesterday, which was kind of silly to do. I should have just pinned it down and left it like that, but I didn't. We'll learn from that. So I need a insulated joiner, and I'm getting very low on them. Slow that train down a little. As the track gets warmed up, it starts running better and starts running faster, and it'll start coming down that hill quick. Uh-oh, I got to derail. That's what's happening. That back F7A is still derailing on this turnout. That's what's happening. Doggone it. Well, I slowed it down, and that might help. I thought I spun that around the other day, that back B unit, which I don't need it on there at all, but I spun it around the other day thinking that I had solved the problem, and it didn't work, evidently. Making my life more difficult. All right, so now what I got, y'all, is I've got, four tracks coming off, four rails coming off, excuse me, because I got two spurs down there that run under the sawmill. And so previously, this is an insul frog. So really, by that theory, I should only need insulated joiners here and here. If this was an electro frog, I'd need them here and here. And I don't quite understand all that, but that's because this is metal on one of them and this is plastic on the other. Electro frog is metal, insul frog. These are Pico, by the way. So what I've done now is I've got insulated joiners going all the way across, which is fine because I run power independently and I've got blocks so I can park trains down there and stuff. So hopefully now that I've slid this one in, I'm going to find out that I won't stall the train. But that could be that might not be true, because what it could be is the new turnout that I put in here, and I'm almost positive that's what it is now. The new turnout that I put in over there is an electro frog, okay? Not a insul frog. And so I've got to have terminal insulated joiners in different places. Hold on, I'm going to see if this derailed. Did a little. And so what I'll have to do then is I'll have to come pull up this track and put in an insulated joiner right there, which means I got insulated joiners a lot of places I don't need them. It really doesn't matter. They do leave a little gap though, and sometimes that'll make the train sputter. And so if I learn that I just need them in the one place, I might go pull the other ones because I'm going to have to pull up stuff. I won't have stuff all glued down. This is the layout that my daughter and I built starting about 6.5 years ago. And it goes all the way around the shed, and I'll show you more of it. If you see my videos, if you go to the channel, when we're done, if you just go to the channel, there's a lap. The intro video to my channel is a layout lap. You could see the whole layout. But we are building something new up in the house, in the garage in the house. I am building a new layout up there, a multi-scale layout. up there. And so tonight at about 5:30 Eastern time, 5:30 or 6 Eastern time, I'm going to be streaming from upstairs. I'll be streaming from upstairs talking about the new multi-scale layout that we're going to be building. I have a guest that could be streaming with me as well. He's got some technical difficulties going on right now, and we don't know if he's going to have his cameras functioning properly for tonight's meeting. But we're going to meet to talk about this new multi-scale layout. There's so much planning that needs to be involved when you got one layout with multiple scales on it. And so we're going to be talking about that this evening at 6 or 6:30 Eastern time. And there will be a vertical and a horizontal stream for that as well. So we hope you'll join us for that. We won't be in the train room. We'll be in the 3D printer room for that discussion. And we are hoping you'll join us for that. That's going to be tonight about 6 p.m., 6:30 Eastern time. And we're going to, I got a few graphics and things, but most of it's a work in progress. So I don't have a lot prepared yet. And that's kind of where we're jumping off a lot of it. Bench work. We're working on the bench work right now, basically. And I also would be great for me to know and meet some modelers who have some leads possibly on where I can find some Z-scale stuff, because it's not easy to find. All right, so now we got insulated joiners everywhere, and it's going to be a real treat trying to get these all in at once, because it's fun to get one of these in. All right. As they are initially stubborn, try it this way. I have 2 Pico insulated rail joiners and 2 Atlas because I'm out of Picos. Man, I love the Atlas ones and dislike the Pico ones a pretty good bit. I mean, no, other way around. I dislike the Atlas ones. In there. Train didn't stop. Train not stopping. All right, I know which rail's got some jacked up stuff going on with it now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a plus. So right now I got the rails touching up there, and the train's not shorting out, which is the beautiful thing, because that's what we were really hoping for. So now I can actually connect it, and I could move y'all up closer to see the track work, but that could cause nausea. So I might just leave well enough alone for now. I would like to give y'all a different view though, but so yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is pull that locomotive and maybe clean it, because the other 2 aren't doing that. If I'll show y'all in a sec. We got we got a F7 ABB, and we could easily pull all these with the A, but the back B, the second B unit, is throwing a flange on my new turnout that I just fixed over there, and so I hope it's the loco and not the turnout, because the other 2 aren't doing it. But so what this guy right here is throwing this right back one off, and that's the outside turn, and it is I did slow it down a little, so I don't think that's it. I don't think the speed is the problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and connect this turnout. Um, if you are here in the vertical stream and you're new to the channel, we sure do appreciate you being here. And we do have a lot of videos of these trains running all around the layout. I've been doing a lot of work out here on the track and the structure of the area as well. One of the reasons we are building upstairs is because this is a shed out here and it's only going to last so long. I've been reinforcing the walls to the best of my ability, but it's a shed and it's old and it's only going to last so long. So we're starting something new up there to take over for this at some point, but we're not in any rush to get rid of this. We'll continue working on this and fine tuning it. One thing that I'm probably not going to do out here that I was going to do is I need about 12 tortoises to automate some of the turnouts that I can't reach normally. And I'm probably not going to move forward with that. I'm probably not going to move forward with any new track. I will work on any of the existing track that doesn't work properly, but I don't know that I'm going to add any new stuff. Now that it just through the very back one, but it comes back on right there. And it doesn't go through a re-railer or anything. It just jumps back on, which I guess is fortunate. So I'm assuming that I've got power running to this rail when it should not be. And that doesn't really make any sense to me, but it could be the electro frog thing too. We are connected and the train is still running. Yay. And so what that means, everybody, is that we'll be gluing and drying tonight, and we'll be testing in the morning. AJ will be here tomorrow evening, unless AJ wants to do a vertical stream. If AJ feels like playing with trains and wants to do a vertical stream tomorrow night, we'll do one of those with her because it's easy to keep her out of the camera with this the way this vertical picture is. The horizontal one's impossible. So, or very, very difficult would be a better way to put it. But it's looking clean and straight and like it'll ride. Now, again, I'm going to have to go in there and check and see what's going on because I guarantee you this right spur over here has got something going on it shouldn't. And again, unless this electro frog caused all that, which doesn't make any sense to me because it's not even touching anything on that rail. At least not right now, it's not. Well, no. Nope. Anyway, I don't know how it all works. Let's go ahead and get some glue. Let's see here. I wonder if we could pull this off. Let's see. Is it? Hey there, Jay Hibbert 420. Welcome. Glad to have you here with us. Sorry to hear about that scoliosis. Um, I'm thinking that I might stop this train, take that B unit off that's derailing, and I might put on that passenger train and see if it'll roll. What time we got? Because we're done with the track work right now. Unless I were to come in here and do some soldering and stuff, which I doubt I'm going to do soldering. We're 41 minutes in. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to do any soldering. So, where is the other loco? Right there. All right, here. 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 That's not really where I wanted to make this change, but I will. We're going to put on those passenger cars. See if they'll come around here too. We'll have two trains on at once. But I need to let this one get further down there now that I think about it. I can't turn them around this close. We'll do that back here like that. All right, we need to run this one. We're going to get this one up to about here, and then we'll put the other train on and run it. Yeah, Brian, SRV John's kind of helping me with the design of that new layout, and I was hoping that I could get him on tonight, and we could talk a little bit about it. And he's always fun to get on there with. But I wanted to see how that. I want to try the new format um, where you can stream on both channels. So if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be able to stream on John's channel and mine simultaneously and talk about the model, which I really need to sit down with him and talk about it. And I'm so busy, I never have a chance for us just to have a video call or something. So we can kill two birds with one stone, get some live stream content going. And it's a good discussion. It's a good topic. Or at least I guess I'm biased. All right, so let's roll. Let's stop this now. Oh, here we go. Maybe we could put this on with a different loco and it'll behave better. I don't think so, though. That doesn't really make much sense. One more. And then it should come down to you if it gets through the turnout. These cars are a little longer than I usually use, but not a whole lot. So we may have a little passenger train coming down to you in a second. I don't know if we will or not. Yeah, Brian, I've got I got you one better. Passenger train. I'm not sure if Haley's still with us, but they kind of make a funny noise going and they scare me, but they made it through the hardest turnout so far. They could get hung up in here, or actually that B unit could. Go, 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 go. All right. Hmm. I don't know if it's going to catch him or not. We'll have to see. We'll bump up the speed a little bit. And here's your passenger train. DNRGW passenger cars. Roy Eltham donated those cars to the channel. Beautiful cars. Beautiful cars. He donated them to the channel a while back. We have a steamer also, but we don't run it much because Dave BNSF scale told us we shouldn't. Let's see. It's a 2662 Bachmann Spectrum. Chesapeake in Ohio. We do run that occasionally, but again, not too much because it's a collector's item. It doesn't run great, obviously, either because it's really old. It doesn't run nearly as well as the Katos. You can't hardly run them together. And so what's going to happen is we're going to get a great view here, but one of this back train's going to have to come off probably, or we're going to end up catching it. One of them is I can take the locos off and put them back on. But what I think we have going on is we have a loco here who's just not super strong in comparison. Oh no, we got a runaway train. It was a good thing I was standing there to catch that. I got lucky because these are expensive and that would have broken that coupler. And I would have fussed. Uh-oh. We must have lost someone there too. I'll put them back on in a minute. This will actually give that other train a minute. Yeah, they're 60. I asked for shorter ones on purpose, just in an attempt to get them around. I have trouble getting these. Um, Sometimes around the sawmill over there, the one of the corners wants to hit the rocks, and then up here at Winter Park, I have a little trouble with them as well. Um, they There's the turnaround here around the ski lodge. One of them wants to lose a flange each time, and then they derail. It derails on the next turnout, but it's just one of the cars. But it bugs me. I need to fix that too. So one of the things that I would like to do before I go is I do want to send the train. I'm going to send the passenger train um, out of this picture, and I'm going to let it do a lap. If it will do a lap, I want to find out if it will too. But I want to let this train right here do a lap all the way around the layout, because I haven't had trains running on the rest of the track for weeks, and so it's going to be um, not perfect. It's going to take a little bit. This train's going to sputter a little bit on in a couple places probably. And so what I'm thinking is, then I'm going to send the other train all the way around, and I'm going to move the camera a little bit for y'all too. Uh-oh. All right, so I just I flipped the turnout is all I did, and now that passenger train is going to go this way down the wall. I flipped the turnout back. This guy's going to stay over here with us, and that's what I'm able to do when I'm running multiple trains in DC scale, or DC, not with DC power, is I've got two or three places that I'm able to. Did I lose the car? I sure did. I got two or three places that I'm able to turn trains around if the other one gets up behind it going too fast. So it kind of helps me out. I need to turn this down. And over there on the other corner, I have a coal mine. And the coal mine has another little helix in it. And the turn radius on that little helix is tighter than this, even. And I just lost the one passenger car I had on there, just came off on the other side. But the locomotives are fine, they're coming through. And so I'll go ahead and get the lights on here. And before we stop the stream, I'm going to give you a different view or two, if I'm able to, that you haven't seen already. So we need to come here, and I got to let this train back into the line because I got this one set to circle. Now I'm going to open it up. All right. All the trains are going all the way around the track now. And so I'm going to just move y'all very quickly, just a little bit. Let's see. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. And so now And I'm going to spare y'all another turn and move right now. But once it comes back down, well, actually, we might even see a little meat in the helix here. Let's see. Maybe not. Here comes the other one. Yep, there they go. They even rubbed. Uh-oh. All right, everybody, we're going to let all this dry. We want to thank you very much for watching with us today. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. We hope all y'all will join us tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for a discussion on our new multi-scale model that we're building upstairs in the garage. And we're going to lay out for you what we got on the bench work so far and get your input, your advice, your thoughts, your help, your suggestions. And if you know anybody who does Z-Scale and knows has a lot of Z-Scale connection, sure would appreciate you letting them know so they could be there, because I am in search of some particular equipment I'm hoping I'm able to find, and a lot of it's sold out. So we do appreciate y'all being here with me today. We hope you'll join us tonight. Thank y'all very much. We appreciate you. Good to see you. See you this evening. I really appreciate y'all, guys. I will see y'all soon. Hopefully, y'all are able to come back tonight. If you are, we hope to see you then.